What do you get when you cross the loyalty of a herding dog, the energy of an athlete, and the charm of a teddy bear in a tricolor coat? Say hello to the Entlebucher Mountain Dog, the smallest of the Swiss mountain dogs, but don't let that fool you. This little powerhouse has big dog energy and a heart to match. Whether you're into hiking, herding, or just having a loyal companion who sticks by your side like Velcro, this dog might just be your perfect match. So, let's dive in and find out if the Entlebucher is your next furry best friend. Dog breed history. Let's rewind to the misty valleys and rugged hills of Switzerland, where cowbells ring and alpine breezes blow. The Entlebucher Mountain Dog, also known as the Entlebucher Sennenhund, comes from the Entlebuch region of Switzerland, hence the name. This breed is the smallest of the 4 Swiss mountain dogs, which include the Bernese Mountain Dog, Greater Swiss Mountain Dog, and Appenzeller. But while they're small in size, their story is just as mighty. These dogs were bred as all-purpose farm dogs, helping Swiss herders move cattle through mountain pastures and acting as loyal guardians of the farm. They're believed to descend from Molosser-type dogs brought by the Romans over 2,000 years ago. Recognized officially in Switzerland in the early 20th century, the breed was slow to gain popularity outside Europe, but thanks to their lively spirit and lovable personality, Entlebuchers are now charming their way into hearts all over the world. Appearance. The Entlebucher may be the smallest of the Swiss mountain dogs, but their looks are anything but small. These pups are compact, muscular, and well-proportioned, built for endurance and agility. They typically stand about 16 to 21 inches tall and weigh between 40 to 65 pounds, solid and sturdy with a confident posture. Their short, sleek coat is always the same gorgeous tricolor pattern, jet black, with rich rusty tan markings on the cheeks, chest, and legs, and crisp white markings on the face, chest, and paws. Honestly, it's like they're wearing a perfectly tailored tuxedo. Their dark, almond-shaped eyes sparkle with intelligence, curiosity, and just a hint of mischief. And their expressive, always-in-motion tail, often natural but sometimes docked depending on the country, adds to their charismatic presence. They may not turn heads like a flashy show dog, but one look at their alert, intelligent expression, and you'll know this dog means business and fun. Temperament. Entlebuchers are bright, energetic, and fiercely loyal. They're known for their strong work ethic, enthusiasm for life, and a personality that's as big as the Alps. These dogs love having a job to do, whether it's herding, obedience training, agility sports, or just helping you fetch the newspaper. They're devoted to their families and tend to form very strong bonds with their people, especially if they're raised with lots of love and consistency. That loyalty also means they can be a bit protective and wary of strangers at first, but once introduced properly, they usually warm up and become friendly, and sometimes even silly companions. And here's the thing, they're smart, like scary smart. So if you're not giving them something to do, they'll find something to do. And you might not like what they come up with. Having fun learning about this energetic little mountain dog? If you're enjoying the journey so far, give this video a thumbs up. And hey, if you're into unique, intelligent breeds like the Entlebucher, consider subscribing so you don't miss the next deep dive. Let's keep exploring awesome dogs together. Socialization. Socialization is key for any breed. But for the Entlebucher, it's essential. Because they're naturally alert and protective, early and consistent socialization helps them become well-rounded, confident dogs. Introduce them to new people, animals, sights, sounds, and experiences while they're still young. Puppy classes, yes. Playdates, absolutely. Trips to the park, town, or a friend's house. The more positive exposure, the better. If properly socialized, Entlebuchers are usually good with other dogs, though their herding instinct can lead to some bossy behavior. They tend to do best in households where boundaries and routines are clear. With children, they're typically affectionate and playful, but always supervise interactions, especially with younger kids, since these dogs can be a bit enthusiastic in their energy. Grooming. Entlebucher is low maintenance in the grooming department. Their short, dense coat sheds moderately year-round, and a bit more during seasonal changes. A brushing once or twice a week is usually enough to keep their coat healthy and reduce shedding. Baths only when they're dirty. They're naturally clean dogs and don't have a strong doggy odor. As with all breeds, remember the basics. Trim nails regularly, brush teeth a few times a week, check ears for debris or signs of infection. Their grooming needs are easy, which gives you more time to focus on training, playing, and adventuring together. Exercise. This is a high-energy breed, no doubt about it. Entlebuchers thrive on daily exercise and mental stimulation. Without it, they can become bored, restless, and, let's be honest, destructive. They need at least an hour or more of activity every day. That could be a brisk walk, a jog, a game of fetch, or an agility course. Better yet, take them hiking. These dogs were made for the trails. They also love having a job, so herding, obedience trials, or even puzzle toys can be great ways to keep their minds sharp. If you have a yard, make sure it's securely fenced. These dogs are fast, agile, and curious. Not a good mix with an open gate. Training. Remember when we said they're smart? That's both a blessing and a challenge. Entlebuchers learn quickly, but they also think for themselves. They do best with owners who are confident, consistent, and use positive reinforcement techniques. Start training early and be patient. Keep sessions fun, short, and engaging. They'll respond best to a trainer who can match their energy and keep things interesting. They can be a bit stubborn, not because they're defiant, but because they like to figure things out their own way. Once they trust and respect you, though, you'll have a highly trainable companion who excels in obedience and agility. Diet nutrition. A healthy Entlebucher is a happy Entlebucher, and that starts with proper nutrition. These active dogs need high-quality dog food that matches their age, size, and activity level. Whether you go with kibble, raw, or home-cooked, under vet guidance, make sure it's balanced and nutrient-rich. Because of their build, it's important to monitor weight and avoid overfeeding. They can be prone to joint issues if they get too heavy. Treats are great for training, but keep them in moderation. And always provide fresh, clean water to keep them hydrated, especially after exercise. Some Entlebuchers do well with multiple small meals throughout the day, rather than one big one, to avoid bloating or digestive issues. Health. Health overall. Entlebuchers are a healthy and hardy breed, but like all purebred dogs, they can be prone to some genetic health issues. The main concerns include hip dysplasia, progressive retinal atrophy, PRA, an eye condition that can lead to blindness, hemolytic anemia, urinary tract issues. Reputable breeders will screen for these conditions, so always look for responsible sources if you're considering a puppy. With regular vet checkups, a good diet, and plenty of exercise, many Entlebuchers live long, active lives, often between 11 to 15 years. So, what do you think? Could the Entlebucher Mountain Dog be your next adventure buddy? With their loyalty, energy, and charm, they're truly a hidden gem in the dog world. If you loved learning about this Swiss powerhouse, drop a comment below and tell us what you think. And hey, if you're into discovering unique, intelligent dog breeds, consider subscribing. We've got plenty more amazing pups to explore. Until next time, keep your leash loose and your heart open. See you in the next video.